is a rated R panel. Small children are quickly exiting the room.
Moonwalk out of the room. Get out. So who's got some questions? Yes, sir.
Stand up to the mic.
They just announced that Boondock Saints 3 might be a TV show. What's your thoughts on it?
It's a little early. I mean, I kind of heard about it at the same time. You know, I know there's been interest in, all facets of Boondock Saints for quite a while.
Earl hiding under there? You ever see police?
Somebody. Oh, he's got a beard! Fucking talking for a beard! No, this is like really tight wrap. I can't remember what it is. Anyway.
We have medics standing by.
Anyway, it's I love all facets of the show. You know, I had a great time making it. So I think all of us would entertain a whole movie of Boondock. You know what I mean? It's just a fun film to make. So if some billionaire wanted to just make a home movie for his wife and project it on his fence in the backyard at a party, I think we'd all do it just because we dig it. We like each other. We have a good time making them. I think it's I think it could work anywhere. And realistically, we just have fun doing it. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, man.
If you want to ask a question, go up to the microphone. This is not rocket science.
But don't do it as slowly as requested. that was his like dirty chick late night booty call voice.
You've been listening, haven't you?
It was your wrong number last night. I was like, what the? Whoa, dude, no.
Hey, Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
My question is, the relationship between Connor and Murphy was so great, and between yourself and Norm, it just seems so natural. How much of that was scripted and how much was improv? For example, the scene where you're playing jokes on each other at work, it's hit in the face with a slap and leave, things like that. How much of that was really you two, and how much of that was in the script?
You know, if any of you guys have seen me and Norm together, he really is like my younger brother, and we really are friends. So, when we have a Q&A and I pick on Norm, it's like people are like, oh, you're so mean. It's like he's really my little brother. I mean, I'd kick somebody's ass if they picked on him. You know what I mean? It's like we're really tight and close like that. And it's like, like they say, a true friend goes right for the fridge when he walks in the door. You know what I mean? That's like me and Norm. It's like I don't ask him when I go to Zudge he grabs something out of the fridge. And he's the same way. So we have that kind of rapport where I pick on him, he picks on me, and a lot of it's really natural. I mean, some of the stuff was scripted, but I think the reason it works is because we really dig each other, I mean, he's a good dude. He's a solid cat, And I hope that translates to film,
My other question would have been for Norm. Did he have any qualms about punching that woman in the face who kicked you?
Did Norm have any qualms? Yeah, because she was fucking huge. I don't know if I picked up on that, but Norm was a bit of a pussy. Literally, Norm was like, Flanery, dude, should I hit her? Literally, if it was Norm, it was like this. If I punch her and she comes after me, I was like, Norm, I got your back, brother. I'll take that fucking bitch down. Yes, sir.
Alright, so in the movies, you shot a lot of guns with bullets. And I'm just wondering,
You watched it with your eyes open. Eureka! Epiphany! Everybody
As
else
opposed
is
to
like,
those
fucking,
guns.
no shit!
Guns without bullets.
and I was just wondering if you were ever compelled to shoot anybody on set.
I'm compelled to shoot people every fucking day. It's been a long time since I've had 24 hours looking like there's some fucking douchebag that needs a fucking firm cussing out. Yeah, everybody, there's somebody that needs regulating every day. Yeah. I try to temper things a little bit.
Hello.
Hello.
The diffuser is going to have everybody boo at me. I have not seen Boondock Saints yet.
Easy, people. It's all right.
Okay, then let's get to the question. I know what kind of dude you are. Sarah Michelle Gellar was really nice.
Wayne, thank you, I appreciate it. That was awesome. All right, my question actually pertains to, you were in the last Saw.
Yes, sir.
And my question is, of course, they ended it. Have they left with you? Did they leave it in any way, shape, or form that the possibility that we might want your character back for a future one at all?
Upon viewing the film, I would think so. I certainly haven't been privy to any information like that. But yeah, I do survive. It's kind of open-ended. So I know that they made a promise to make that the last in the franchise, but I have no idea. It was kind of neat for me. I mean, I would certainly entertain the idea because it was the first time I've done a movie that I knew was going to come out. I got a career of making things going, fuck, this is a great scene. I have no fucking clue if people are shooting shit. And 9 times out of 10 they don't, you know? It's like a film that nobody ever sees, you know? So this I'm shooting scenes those go, this is gonna come out in 2,000 fucking theaters, no, regardless, you know? It was just kind of neat. I felt like a Hollywood actor, you know? You know what I mean? That's no shit. Like my trailer was like, damn, this is big. It was really cool. So that was a good experience for me. I'll continue.
Okay, I'm walking away shaking like a leaf.
No!
My question is a two-part question.
Sure.
One, in the second movie, how long did it take to airbrush those tattoos on your guys' backs? And 2, do you have any tattoos?
No tattoos, no piercings, it never even crossed my mind. There was never even a moment where the needle was close and I was like, maybe no, it just never really even occurred to me. I'm not a big fan of putting needles in me. I'm a big pain guy. Never really understood that one, but that was, they were transfers, so they were big kind of, you put water on them, kind of Cracker Jacky things, like high-tech Cracker Jacky. And then they would use an illustrator, a paintbrush to highlight them, and it was, I was really, literally, they looked real on the day, not just on camera. Those things looked really real. And, but it took 2.5 hours for the big back tattoos.
Wow.
But even the, the finger tattoos and whatnot, with an illustrator and everything, they had fine detail. They really looked good, But it was a intricate process.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
I gotta start with Boondock Saints is the shit, first of all.
The shit! Thank you, brother.
So I got 2 questions. One, where's Norm, man? What's up?
He was killing fucking zombies last night. You know what I mean? They hand him a crossbow and he's like, I got more zombies.
So, and then, what was up with the Lady Gaga video? How'd that come about?
I think, every dude in here, do you really, Lady Gaga says he's going to make a video, is any dude going to be like, no, fucking that. It's fucking Lady Gaga, dude. You're like, yeah.
To enjoy it, I mean, was it what's up? Was it different than making movies, like a music video, or same idea?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, because I wasn't in the company.
I know where you are.
I did a Black Keys video, which killer band, and I had a ball doing it, man. But I mean, it's such a different venue, It's like, and at this point now, I've kind of done something in every genre, from theater to feature films to TV to cable TV to now I'm even doing a little stint on a soap opera, and they're so different, man. It's just like there's different ways to shoot. But music video, they take their time. I mean, that's a 3-minute video, and they do that shit for 4 days. They're like, wow. And you understand when you're on the set, like they really take the time to do everything in 5,000 different ways, and I had a great experience. Man.
How long did it take to film the Boondock Saints? How long was that?
The 1 or 2
First one.
month.
I did?
Yeah.
What about the second
film. Second one, a little less than 2 months. Yeah.
Oh, you're the man. The movies are awesome.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
One question. Where's the rope?
Well, if my nautical skills are holding up, they're keeping a chick captured in my closet. What's that? Willingly? Does it fucking matter?
Also, in the first movie, how was your reaction when you're in the room with the cat?
How was it?
The cat kill scene.
Yeah. Well, a little story behind that. You know, we had this was like an air cannon. And this was like a tube this big, and it just launched air out at an ungodly rate of speed. And me and Duffy were on the back dock launching shit into the river in Toronto. With this air cannon. It's just fucking cool, man. It's like, you got a cannon like that, you launch sandwiches and shit to see how far that crap would go, right? And this thing was loud. And Rocco, God bless his soul, man, Rocco's a wonderful cat. But to talk to Rocco about it, he hit on the day, he was like, So Sean, is it gonna make noise? And I was like, no. Obviously, what you would say to Rocco. I was like, okay. I was like, but you gotta act really scared. You gotta act really scared. He's like, okay. And so on the day, you know, roll, camera, action. This thing goes off, and I swear I goes, and he fucking thought we'd come to camera. He thought shit went wrong. Something really fucking blew up. And that's why, like, in the scene, me and Norm were like going, because we're laughing at fucking Rocco. Rocco pissed himself. That guy, he looked, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he looked right down the barrel of the camera. He's like, he thought we cut it. The guy fucking shit himself. And it's one of the funniest moments of Boondock 1. And, but to this day, he's like, I knew it was going to be loud. Get out of here, Rock. He didn't shit. One of my favorite Roccos, Rocco came up to me one day, he's like, Sean, do you like peanut butter? Yeah, Rock, I like peanut butter. Literally, Rock does this. Me too. That was in my head. I'm like, that's not everything you wanted to say. Jumped it up somewhere. I'm like, hey, see ya. God bless fucking Rocco. I love that. Anyway, starting to train off on your question.
By the way, both movies were absolutely awesome.
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
I'm going to be one of those rebels and not have a Boondock Saints question.
You got it.
What was it
Go
like?
sit next to the other cat. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
What was it like playing young Indiana Jones?
Obviously, the first answer is incredibly flattering, you know? I mean, because when Raiders of the Lost Ark came out, that was probably, the opening 30 minutes of Raiders was probably the best cinematic experience I'd had to that date. I mean, it was mind-blowing to me. And so to be, you know, to play that character was, to start off flattering, you know? But obviously, Indiana Jones opened up every door that's open to me today. You know, I wouldn't have been in Boondock if I wasn't Young Indy. I wouldn't have even got an audition for Powder, you know? So it was a great experience. I had to get a passport to go and film that. You know, I'd never been out of the country. Subsequently, I went to 50-something different countries. I mean, Young Indy was not only my film school, but it was my school. I learned more about history doing Young Indy than ever in school. Every university, you know? It was a wonderful experience. I saw every culture on the globe. I saw every type of person on the globe, and it made me understand why everybody fucking wants to come to the United States of America. But it was a wonderful experience, it really was. I met some great people, some lifelong friends, worked with some amazing directors. I mean, I was the only no-name on this, you know? Like, my first episode, Vanessa Redgrave was in it. I'm like, it's like Vanessa Redgrave and the guy that plays Indy is Sean, who? You know, it was Christopher Lee. It's like, Elizabeth Hurley was Indy's first girlfriend. It was just kind of crazy. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience, and I'm thankful to have done it, you know?
And on that, one more question. I saw one of your 8x10s for Indy up at your booth. Did the makeup team actually put Harrison Ford's scar on your chin?
Yes. Yes, every single day. And it wasn't until like 3 years in that you realized on TV you couldn't fucking see. But yes, and it was a prosthetic. This is a worm like that long. It was a little rubber worm that would glue to my chin that they did a whole life cast of my face for, which overkill. But yeah, they did. Thank you. You're welcome.
My question is, what, besides Boondock Saints, obviously, what's your favorite movie that you've done?
Powder without question.
I don't know
I mean, that's scripts like that are why you get into the business as an artist, you know. It wasn't the most fun on the day, you know, because it's kind of a cerebral role. But as far as an artist, everything kind of pales by comparison. That's why you get into the business, you know.
I just so didn't watch that. Like, I wanted to beat up the people who are being made the powder. So.
Yeah.
And second question, since he's not here, let's embarrass Norm. I want to hear the horse story. He's not here, we gotta embarrass him.
Who here hasn't heard the horse story?
Everybody's heard it. I've heard it.
Really? Everybody, no lazy fucks. Who hasn't heard the horse story? Really, it's a shitload of people. I guess that warrants the story. Okay, so check it out. By the way, this is fucking good. In the opening of Boondock 2, you know, we're in Ireland and we're on these horses, right? Typical actor thing. Anytime a director calls you and asks you a question, it's just yes. Just like your chick says, go look fat in the jeans. No! No, you don't. Just a natural response, right? So, you know, Duffy calls me up. I'm from Texas, first of all, so I grew up on horses. You know, he's like, Flanery, can you... fuck, I'm from Texas, never mind. Click, hangs the phone. Calls Reedus, right? He's like, Norm, can you know, opening scene, I'm writing, blah, 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 can you ride a horse? Oh, equestrian. I obviously, Norm didn't even know the word equestrian, so I don't even know why I made that. He probably said some shit like, giddy up, yay! But, you know, he conveyed to Duffy that, oh, man, he's like barrel racing fools, you know? And so on the day, we show up, and, you know, I go over, I meet my horse, and I didn't even get on my horse, I was just having breakfast or something, and I look over and I see them craning Norm on the horse. That's a no shit. They had like a fucking cherry pick, like, and Norm's like, sitting on the horse, right? No shit, I couldn't make this crap up. Actually, I could make that crap up, right? But I'm not. So they crane Reedus onto the horse. And, you know, there's things I'm good at and things I'm not good at. I'll fess up to him, you know. Norm's a lifelong smoker, right? I mean, he's smoked his whole life. My mother rolls his own cigarettes. I've never smoked a day in my life. So if you look at the movie, I'm smoking like this. I'm like, You know, Reedus, in the opening, you know, we have to roll our own cigarettes. Reedus is like, you know, he's doing all of that, right? And literally, conversely, on the horse, I'm like comfortable as shit, right? We start to film the scene. This is what the horse does. No movement, just adjust. The horse goes, boom. And Reedus, no shit, goes, ha! Flanery's moving! Flanery's moving! Swear to God, he's moving! Oh, God! I was paralytic with laughter. I was like, Norm, the motherfucker didn't gallop away. The motherfucker just went like, he was just, you know, just like you do. Just went, boom! And that's it! The guy was literally, he was like, give me out! I'm like, Reedus. It's gonna be alright. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I talked to the horse, he's good. You can do that? Yes, I can do that. And the shit's on camera. We have that shit on camera. He has